Hey y'all, what's up? This is DLJ. As you probably already know from the various news reports that have gone on over the past 24 hours or so, Occupy Philly was in fact evicted from Dilworth Plaza, and I am now here at Rittenhouse Square. It is supposed to be a get-together. I think that's down. We're going to be marching through the city and pretty soon, and also showing some support for some of the folks that were arrested. There were about 50 of us that were arrested. And LA got it worse. LA was also evicted last night. 200 people were arrested then. Hey, let's be real. It was expected. We knew what was going to happen. We basically defied. And we felt we had to do that. Shit, we did have to do that. Never mind feeling it, we had to. It's called a protest for a reason. So we're just dealing with that. Ironically enough, we talk about arrogant as shit. We're here to gather our troops here at more or less at Rittenhouse Square. At the time, they're getting ready to do the Rittenhouse Square tree lighting ceremony. So I wonder if there's going to be another conflict that we got to deal with. In regards to, you might have heard something about Thomas Paine Plaza. Thomas Paine Plaza is supposed to be where we are allowed to continue Occupy Philly, but we can only do it from 9 to 7, and we can't have any tents. But here's another cute thing about it. It's also, the permit is in the name of a crew who calls themselves Reasonable Solutions. Reasonable Solutions are the folks that more or less tried to take over Occupy Philly and make it their own. Many of those folks in RS were the Ron Paul folks that we've had problems with. And as you can see, this is Thomas Paine Plaza right here, and this was shot maybe an hour ago. Right about now it's 20 to 4. There's no one there, because everybody has come to the conclusion that no, we are not going to be there. We're not going to go where the city says we can go. Number one, and number two, we're not going to be under the thumb of Paul-tards. If you want to, let's just be real. We will not have anything to do. At least some of us with a brain in our heads will not have anything to do with Ron Paul, especially if they are going to be the leadership and the Lord of us all. No way. So right now, I'm waiting to see what we're going to be doing, and but this is pretty much what's going on now. It's kind of like we like I said before, we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. We knew what was going to be happening, and like I said, like they keep saying, you can't evict an idea. We're going to move on to the next level as we expect it to do, and whatever that next level is, we'll handle it. But don't worry, this isn't dead. Let's just be honest about everything. There are hundreds to thousands of Occupy actions all over the country, all over the world. This is not stopping, okay? We are still going to be talking about Occupy well into the next year and then probably the year after. This is going to be something that I promise you also the teabaggers are going to try to emulate. Do I think they're going to be sitting out there in tents? Maybe not. But you can expect them to probably try to pull like mic checks and stuff during their town hall meetings in the summer. So things like that. But it's really interesting to see. It was really interesting to see what went down over the past month and a half here in Philly. It's going to be interesting to see what goes down. What's up, man? In the next couple of days, weeks, and months ahead. I'll be here for it. One thing I do have to make clear of, and if you notice all this moving around, it's because my arm is getting tired. I'm basically using my cell phone because it's a better camera than the one that's on my damn laptop. One of the things that I'm curious about, there was a group of homeless. As a matter of fact, there was somebody who moved the homeless from Dilworth Plaza, where we were encamped at, to an encampment in Rittenhouse Square. It's kind of like the new Occupy area, for some folks. Not Rittenhouse Square, I'm sorry. Port Richmond. There's a concern when you're talking about the WP set in this town that I have, because a lot of them all live up there. And I don't expect to do anything that will result in them going to the hospital, which is exactly what will happen if they went that route. But I do expect them to agitate. I do expect them to try to use the situation, and I definitely expect them to go wandering through. So if anybody's watching this video right now that is concentrating on the people in Port Richmond and are concerned about their welfare and all that, be mindful of that. The Nazis live in that area, and they're going to want to try to fuck with somebody. Just fuck with them back if you see them. And the best way to recognize them is just check out One People's Project. We have video. We have a write-up that we just put up about a guy named A.J. Olson, Anthony James Olson. He used to go by Felix Bardell or something like that. And the reason why I say he used to go by that, because we're not calling him that anymore. We got his real name. So we did a little write-up on him. He was the guy that put together the Leif Erikson Day celebration, so-called, for Keystone State Boneheads. So earlier, back in October, I should say. So we're all but familiar with this piece of shit. He's been around for a long time. So and he lives up there now. He lives in the Kensington area of Philadelphia, and that's where everybody's at right now. So that's basically just keep an eye on him, keep an eye on some other people that are around him, and everybody will be fine. I don't think he's going to be a punk if he tries to deal with Occupy Philly should it move up there, or anybody that's over there. He's not going to fuck with anybody directly. None of them will. But it is still good to be mindful of them whenever they're around. So. All right, y'all. So I'm going to let y'all go, and we'll see what goes on for the rest in the next couple. Like I said, we're going to be marching, so you'll see me come in and out of here for the next few. Peace. That guy!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Last night I
saw
and experienced police brutality
with
bicycles. They beat us with their bikes. They rammed into us while we were marching with their bikes. They hit people in the head trying to get through our march with their bikes. When the hell did bicycles become weapons and not modes of transportation? I wear a shiny thing on my chest. Does that mean I get to beat people with my bike? Two.
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Speaking of shiny things,
I
have a story. I took a quick break last night. And went on my own. Which is a dumb idea. To get a paper from a newsstand. A cop yelled at me. Long story short, the cop pulled a blade on me. This is my witness. No, they have knives and are willing to use them.
We got sold out. All right, we're on the march. And we got sold out. 18th here in Philly. Not too far away from our old event. So yeah, there's City Hall right there. We're walking down that way right now. We got sold out.
In silence!
Kids are all going to be in silence as we go past this place. All in silence for this.
There must have been some. It was just people have a right.
Let's go!